Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ. And make sure you hit that like button. We're back for the Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 19. And we're here for opening day. So this is a big game here for this franchise as we get going. And we get to see what we have as a team to open this first season of hopefully many seasons here. Just looking at the recap from spring training, you can see a lot of our young guys actually did a lot better than our older guys. As you can see, some of the guys that will be in our minor league system hit at least 250 or higher compared to everybody else. I believe D. Gordon and Malik Smith had the highest batting averages for everyday major leaguers. And looking at our rotational guys here, Marco Gonzalez pitched pretty well. I'd say that he had a good spring. Yusei Kikuchi didn't have a very good spring at all. 2.20 whip, 14 strikeouts with 13 walks, but Justice Sheffield was even worse. 16 walks and 15 strikeouts. And Felix Hernandez didn't do too hot either. I mean, that's a pretty rocky start for the MLB team in spring training. But let's look at the 25-man roster. As you see our lineup versus right-handed pitching, D. Gordon's going to lead it off with Malik Smith behind him. Mitch Haniger and Ed Encarnacion are going to hit 3 and 4. I'm going to have Jay Bruce hit in the 5th spot at DH. And I like that because he's got power right behind. So we got 3 power guys right in the middle of our lineup there with Encarnacion, Jay Bruce, and also Domingo Santana following up there. But then looking at our bench, I'm a little bit worried about this because we do have Kyle Seager missing the first month. I have a pretty bad bench, to be honest. I think Jose Lobaton is the only guy that's going to actually contribute at all because he's got to rotate in with catcher. But Dylan Moore and Vogelback they're gonna pretty much, I don't know. I don't even know if they're really going to touch the field. I believe that Dylan Moore is going to be in on pinch run situations, but that's probably it because I need to get some bench depth. I actually considered getting Jose Reyes, but we'll see how things go. The free agent market isn't very wide right now, but we do have options to trade for as well, so there's always an option there. So here we go. We are going up against the Oakland Athletics, and I actually forgot to set this to a neutral site game beforehand because remember they were in Japan to start out, and now they are at home. So here we go. D. Gordon is starting out the game, and the first batter is going to pop it out to the shortstop, Marcus Semien, as Domingo Santana comes up next. Remember, this is our lineup versus left-handers, as Domingo Santana bats second in this one, and he strikes out in his first at-bat as a Mariner. So here comes Mitch Haniger, our leading guy on our team last year, our lone all-star, but he's going to strike out swinging as well, and that is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Athletics. So you can see their lineup here. They actually have a pretty good lineup. Crush Davis is at the 4 spot, Steven Piscotty at the 3, Matt Olson at the 5. So they got a lot of good hitters on their team. But right away, we do get the ground out early on from Marco Gonzalez, and up comes Jurickson Profar, hitting 254 last year. And here on a 1-1 count, inside slider. He's going to turn on this one and take it over the left field wall. That's a no-doubt home run. And Jurickson Profar opens up this season with the home run in the bottom of the first inning. And that makes it a 1-0 lead for the Athletics. And man, what a start to this season, as we had a bad spring training and it might be bleeding over into the regular season. But we do get Steven Piscotty here to ground out to Tim Beckham. Nice throw that time, making it 2 outs in the inning. Let's get out of this inning, and here is Crush Davis. He's swinging at 1 in the dirt, so that's the way to make up for that home run given up already, and we get out of this inning, but in the 1-0 deficit. On to the second inning. Edwin Encarnacion in his first at-bat as a Mariner. He gets a hanger over the middle. He's going to take that one up the middle for the first hit of the season, and it comes by one of our newcomers, Edwin Encarnacion. So a guy on first, Jay Bruce, in his first at-bat as a Mariner, and he's going to take one inside. He's going to swing and miss on a 2-2 count, and that's 1 out in the inning. How about Healy? Can he get a hit to start it out? But no, he's going to pop it out to right field. And that's going to be 2 outs in the inning. And up comes another newcomer of ours, our catcher, Narvaez. And he's going to take one on the inside. And he's going to strike out. And that is going to be a 1-0 lead for the Oakland Athletics going into the second inning as we face Matt Olson, and he's taking one deep. And that's 2 innings, 2 home runs to start out this game. And wow, what a mistake that time. Left that one right in his wheelhouse on the inside part of the plate. And it's 2-0 here to start out opening day. But we do eventually recover. Here's a ground out that time to D. Gordon. Here up next is Nick Hundley. He's going to ground out to the second baseman, and that is going to be another out there for D. Gordon at second. And we do eventually get through that inning. So on to the top of the third inning. Here is Tim Beckham for his first at-bat as a Mariner, and he takes it up the middle, and our newcomers get the first couple of hits here. And that's a good sign because we don't know how this team is going to mesh together, and that's a nice hit up the middle by Tim Beckham, the former #1 pick. So here is Malik Smith up. Can he get it going? Yes, he can. A hit to the left side, and that's in between the shortstop and the third baseman, and that is going to be 2 men on in a bunt situation here with no outs in the top and third. So we are going to lay it down here, and actually we're going to try to bunt for a hit. We got D. Gordon at the plate, and he's going to beat that one out. So bases loaded here, no outs with Domingo Santana coming to the plate. And you know he's got power, especially versus left-handed pitching. So on a 3-2 count, no outs. He's going to take this one deep to right center, and that one is going to stay in the yard as the center fielder, Chad Pinder, is going to camp under that one, get that one in, but it's going to bring in a run, and we advance the runner from second to third. So now guys on the corners here with a run across the plate here. 3-2 count. Mitch Haniger at the plate. He's going to take it to right field, and another hit and another run, and we tie this game up at 2 apiece. Here still with 1 out in the inning. So they do bring out the pitching coach, maybe to settle the pitcher down here, but here comes Edwin Encarnacion. He has a lot of power. He hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop, Marcus Semien, and they're going to turn 2 on this one to Jurickson Profar at second, and that's going to be 6-4-3 double play, and they get out of the inning. So here in the 4th inning, you know, we do have a pretty good arm on the mound in Gonzalez. I think he's really good. So all he needs to do is settle down here, get a couple of outs after giving up 2 early home runs. And he is a pitch-to-contact type of pitcher, so we do expect him to give up a lot of balls in play. So on to the 5th inning. Here is Tim Beckham back at the plate. He's 2 for 2 to start out his career with the Mariners. A hit up the middle, and that's a way to start out the inning here in the top of the 5th. Malik Smith is up next, 3-2 count, no outs, and he's going to take that outside fastball, and he's going to take his base to first. So now, guys on first and second here. D. Gordon, once again, another bunt situation, but we're going to let him swing this time, and he's going to hit a blooper over the third baseman. That one is going to drop in, but we're going to hold all runners because we got bases loaded with no outs, and Domingo Santana coming up once again. Can he deliver? So on a 1-1 count here, bases loaded. He gets a pitch on the right side of the plate. He's going to take it the opposite way, and that's through the infield, and that is going to be 1 run scored as we make it a 3-2 game here. No outs still in the inning. So here's Haniger back up at the plate. He gets a pitch over the middle, but he cannot catch up with it. Wow, how did he miss that one? So Encarnacion up at the plate now, 1 out. He's going to hit it deep to center field, and that one's going to be deep enough for the runner to tag at third base. And we are going to make it 2 runs here in this inning, making it 4-2 in the game. And that's a nice start for this offense. So here comes Jay Bruce. Can he add some more insurance? He hits a hard shot to right field, but right to Stephen Piscotty, and he camps under that one. And that one is going to be an out to end this inning. So we do have 8 hits to start out this game here as we move towards the bottom of the 5th. So Marco Gonzalez, can he keep his great pitching going after giving up those 2 runs? early on in the first 2 innings, he gets the strikeout on that one to end the 5th inning. So now on to the bottom of the 6th. He is getting into a little bit of trouble now as he does walk. I believe that was Marcus Semien. So now guy on first base. Here comes Robbie Grossman to the plate, and he's going to hit one down the right field line, and that one is going to drop in as Grossman does hold up at first base. He doesn't try to get to second, but now they got guys on the corners with Jerks and Profar coming to the plate. So we do end up bringing in the new relief pitcher in our bullpen, Hunter Strickland, coming over from the Giants, and let's see what he's got out of the bullpen. So on a 2-2 count this time, 2 Jerks and Profar, ground ball to third base, and when Encarnacion throws it to second, and we get the double play to D. Gordon, as I thought Healy was actually at third base on that one, but we actually ended up starting Encarnacion at third. He can also play third as we get the ground ball out to Tim Beckham to end the inning, and only 1 run of damage. I'll take it as we still hold on to the 4-3 lead. So now we move on to the 7th inning. Hunter Strickland still in the game facing Matt Olson, and that one is going to be taken deep to right field for a home run, his 2nd of the game. And that one is going to tie this game up at 4 apiece here in the bottom of the 7th. And wow, 3 home runs, 4 runs in this game. And it doesn't seem like Oakland's doing anything else but driving in RBIs off of home runs. But good thing they were all solo home runs because they would be up by a lot more if they weren't. So now in a 4-4 game here in the top of the 8th inning, can our offense get going? But that time Mitch Haniger strikes out looking. Now with 2 outs, Jay Bruce, he's going to strike out swinging on the curveball. So our offense is nowhere to be found. On to the 9th inning. Can Healy get going in this on a 2-2 count? He's going to strike out on the inside heat. 97 miles an hour, he can't keep up. So now here comes Narvaez into the lineup, and he's going to hit one up the middle. And I think it's Narvaez. I think I'm saying it wrong there, Narvaez. And he gets it up the middle for a single. So up comes Tim Beckham. He's 2 for 3 in this game. And can he make it 3 for 4? And he can. He hits a line shot to right field. Steven Piscotty is going to field that one and throw it to third. But now we got a guy in scoring position here with Malik Smith coming up to the plate. And he's going to hit a tapper up in front of the mound. He's going to try to beat this one out with 94 speed, but he gets thrown out barely by Nick Hundley. So now that's 2 outs. D. Gordon, does he have it in him? The clutch gene over the middle, a fastball up in the zone, and that one is going to be popped up to center field and caught by Chad Pinder. And now we move on to the bottom of the 9th. So we do bring in Guerin in to close out this 9th inning and maybe bring us into extras, and he walks the first batter. So now with 1 out, here is Crush Davis up at the plate. A diving stop from Encarnacion, but he throws it over our second baseman's head. So D. Gordon can't come up with that one as Encarnacion just airmails that one. And now they got guys on first and third with Matt Olson coming to the plate. And we're not stupid. We're walking him and loading up the bases as here comes Matt Chapman to the plate as he's 0 for 3 in this game. But it's a clutch situation here. So we bring in Anthony Swarzak, another one of our new acquisitions, here to face Matt Chapman with the bases loaded. So on a 1-1 count, here's a liner to the first baseman. It's knocked down by Healy. He throws home to get the force out at the plate. And wow, what a clutch play by Healy, just knocking that one down and throwing home. So now with 2 outs, 2-2 count. Here's a ground ball to D. Gordon. And whoa, how did we get out of that jam? Bases loaded, 1 out, and we get out. And that's a great way to get out of that jam from Swarzak. And here we go. We're going into extras in opening day here on the road. So here is Encarnacion here in the top of the 10th inning. Starting it out with a base hit up the middle with 2 outs. And he's been having a good day hitting the ball as well. He's 2 for 4, I believe. And he's on first with Jay Bruce coming to the plate. So 3-2 count, 2 outs. He gets a low fastball. He's going to groove this one to center field. And that one is going to be over the head of the center fielder, Chad Pinder. He's going to come up throwing, but then they're not going to throw all the way home. and that's going to be a run coming across the plate as Jurickson Profar doesn't even try on that one, and Jay Bruce comes up in the clutch, and we take the 1-run lead. But next up comes Healy, and he swings at a pitch in the dirt, and that brings us into the bottom of the 10th inning with a 1-run lead. So now here is Pinder into hit, and he gets the lead off walk. So now they got a man on first. We kind of go to the mound here with the mound visit, try to just calm down Swarzak, but up comes Marcus Semien. 2-1 count. He gets it inside pitch, and he grooves it to left field, and Domingo Santana's going to run back, and that one is out of here. In the Oakland Athletics, just like that, hit one over the wall, and it's a walk-off home run for Marcus Semien. And wow, that's the 9th hitter right there, driving in the game-winning run off of a home run. All they needed was 1 run to tie it up, but they took 2 and won the game. As wow, we gave up too many home runs in that game, 4 to be exact. And wow, what a game. And we actually had 12 hits in that game and ended up still losing. So we actually do move on to the next game in this series. Remember, it is a 2-game series to open up the season. They did play these 2 in real life, and Seattle took both of them. But I actually do like this feature a lot. The quick manage, it's a way to get through games within like 5 minutes. So really, if you really wanted to get through a year of franchise, you could just quick manage a lot of games, and you can get through it quite easily. I mean, you can get through like 10 games in like less than an hour, so that's pretty good if you just quick manage all your games. So we are going up in this game. You can already see it's a 1-1 game here, and not a lot going on offensively until Chris Davis just hits that home run, and Oakland takes the 2-1 lead. So now we're on to the 8th inning is Omar Narvaez. I hope I'm saying that right. He gets on base, and we try to get another man on base. So we get the walk there, so Mitch Haniger's on first, and Encarnacion at the plate, and he walks in a run. So now it's 2-2 as they do get out of that inning. So another close game here in the first 2 games of the season. Wow, I can't believe it's going to come down to this. Maybe another extra inning game. So we do end up moving on to the 9th inning here, and Mike Leake is still on the mound and facing Matt Olson. So we decide to jump into this game on a 2-2 count, and Matt Olson takes one in the dirt, and that one is going to advance the runner to second. So now they got a man on second here. Matt Olson, who hit 2 home runs in the first game, he's going to walk. So Mike Leake now allows 2 runners on, Chris Davis at second, and we bring in Dan Altavilla, and he's going to be our man here as he's going to have to get us out this jam. So now up comes the next batter here, Pinder. He's going to hit one to center, and that's going to be missed by Malix, and he's going to come up short, and the runner isn't actually going to advance to home. So now Chris Davis holds up at third. He probably could have scored on that one. So actually, this is Pinder at the plate. He hits one high, and that one is going to be a pop-up to Narvaez. And now we got 1 out in the inning with who else? Marcus Semien coming to the plate with a chance to win it again. So on a 1-2 count here, he hits a low chopper to third base, tags the runner. No, he misses the runner. Throws a second, throws the first, and he's called safe.
Bruh.
Wow, what an ending to this game. Take another look. Healy comes up with it. He reaches out to get him, but wait. He goes through his body.
Bruh.
Apparently, this is not a tag here. He misses the tag, throws to second. D. Gordon throws to first, and take a look at how close this play is at first base. That's bang, bang. That could have gone either way, and they call Marcus Semien safe at first base. And just like that, we drop the first 2 games of the season. Wow, what a way to end this 2-game series. I don't know, that tag, he may have tagged him on that one, and he basically went through his body. That's a video game for you. And we lose that game. So wow, Oakland wins off of basically 2 walk-offs by Marcus Semien. One was a fielder's choice, and one was a home run. Wow, what a way to start the season. So we're going to have to bounce back from this. You don't want to miss any more of this Seattle Mariners franchise. So make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.